the channel. I'm J and we are locked in. We had our Monday mistakes live, and I had to take a little bit of a deeper look into what actually went down with Raquel putting the gun in Kanan's bag. Now, there's a little bit of a theory that we were doing, and we were looking back to see that this gun might actually be a dirty gun. Now, we cannot confirm or deny that at the moment. But if you just listen to this in the comments below, I want to know exactly what you think. Now, before we jump into this Raquel and Kanan debate, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, then hit your subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm on that road to 45,000 subscribers, and I think we need about 50 more. So if you don't see this video at 100 likes, hit that like button and definitely subscribe. Now, Raquel has been trying to get her son Kanan to come back and live with her. So let's jump into it and see what actually happened, and is that a dirty gun that she placed in Kanan's hands?
You the heir to this throne, Kanan, and it's waiting for you, if you want it.
At this point in the game, we know Raquel is trying to get out of the game. That's why we see her by Southside Plaza, because she's trying to launder her money, wash the old, make it new, mix the dirty with the clean, and you come out clean on the other side. Now, she does have a history of setting people up. We know about the whole unique thing. And with that, we seen this episode, she did set up Kanan by putting the gun in his bag, which we're going to talk about. But that also opens up conspiracy theories on, did she set up Marvin? Was she the one snitching and High Post took that and he ended up getting killed over the snitching allegations? Did she tell on DEF CON? So there's a lot of things that we're looking at. And we also heard her tell the feds that the guys were after her because of a bad business deal with Crown. But that's neither here nor there. We haven't seen paperwork. But with Kanan and that gun, if you guys can think back, there was a body that dropped by a similar looking gun, and that gun was used by Raquel. Now, they did say that Scrappy was killed in a suicide. He took his life. He unalived himself. But that gun does look eerily familiar, which has us wondering, is that the same gun she may have put on Kanan that he took to school? Now, the gun that is in question is a little silver snub nose with a black handle. Now, this gun was used to take out Scrappy. And if you remember, they did say Scrappy committed suicide. So that means if he committed suicide, he must have left the gun here. But we have seen Rock running around with this pistol several times, even after it. Now, am I saying that this is the exact gun? I don't know. But we know how Raquel has been getting down, and we know that she is one to set people up. Are we looking at Rock potentially putting a hot gun in Kanan's bag, and we haven't heard the last of him actually getting suspended from school? Now, the good thing is she did leave the bullets out of the gun, but could this be the same gun? Because if you look very closely, they look very similar. Now, when we go to Kanan's house and we see her putting the gun in the bag, we're starting to look and everyone's saying, hey, Mo, you might be on to something. Now, she didn't have any gloves on, so her fingerprints are on the gun. But you have to remember, this is the 90s. They weren't doing DNA. They weren't really doing too much fingerprinting. They just confiscated the gun. Unless this gun comes back and bites Kanan a little bit later on. And that's why I brought up this question. Is this a dirty gun that she used to take out Scrap or to commit other crimes? And why would she even put a gun in there, not like a knife or something? She took it to the full extreme. But we know that she has a history of setting people up. Maybe Rock isn't all the way there. And what I mean by all the way there, yes, she's competent and she's able to know exactly what she's doing. But I'm saying, what if she was in the heat of the moment to get Kanan back in her life? Because remember, she's stepping away from the game. And the only way she can step away from the game is if she gets her son away from the game also. Because not only has Howard told them they got eyeballs on her, that means they got eyeballs on Kanan. We seen Roland and Buckley introduce themselves and they knew about Kanan also. Now, there's a different theory that I have on them, that they're probably going to be dirty and they want in on whatever Rock has going on because she's buying this with cash. And if you got that kind of cash moving into the South Side, buying the plaza, that means you're into some dirty work. But if you listen closely, they said they did research on Kanan. That's what made me bring up this gun. Now, I know a lot of people were saying she was not wrong for that to get her son back, but this could lead into further investigation into not only her, but into Kanan And Howard's going to have to do more to try to figure this out and get them from up under the rug. As far as this gun goes, I do believe that we'll see it either come back and play a role later on, or it might just get swept up under the rug that we were trying to get from up under. But this gun does look very familiar, and this is just a short video and my thoughts on it. Now, there is a leak that dropped, and of course, we're not going to do any leaks over here or talk about them. But what do you guys think about this gun here? Do you think that Rock may be tripping and still using that gun, even though they said Scrap died by suicide? Because if this is that dirty gun and it does come back, then that means this body is going to potentially be on Kanan and not on Raquel. So again, she skates away from another body in the streets. After Kanan gets suspended, we find out that he has to be released back to the custody of his mom. They're going to be doing random checks, meaning he's going to be in the house. But if you listen very carefully to what Rock says once they leave to get ready to get in the vehicle, she can't trust anything that Kanan is saying, but she doesn't want to catch a case behind this if Kanan gets in any more trouble. Now, this could be the start of Kanan going down a path that his mom potentially put him in, but also going back onto the Scrappy situation, if that ties in, this could be very, very bad. Now, we can't confirm that that's the same gun. This is just a thought and a theory that we're putting out there. And we know Kanan doesn't believe anything that Raquel says. So if he finds out that she paid Famous, then man, this can get real ugly. Famous is already going to get beat up by Kanan because he told him if it happens again, then it's going down. So right now, we need to know, what do you think about that gun? Could this gun potentially be tied to other crimes? And if it is it the Scrappy murder? Let me know what you think. I'm MoDIJ. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Man, episode 5 is this Friday. It's going to be another good one, man. Let me know what you think about Raquel and Kanan's relationship. How long will it last? And is there going to be a case out of this? I'm on that road to 45,000 subscribers. We need about 50 more. So if you like this kind of content, hit that like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.